Hello Year 3 and welcome to Lesson 4 of Maths. And today we are subtracting lengths again. We are going to be converting and subtracting measurements. Our learning objectives will be to subtract lengths in different units of measurement, to convert measurements into the same unit of length. Okay, so what I want you to do is pause the video, put your date at the top of your page, and then write subtracting lengths as your LO, just like yesterday. Unpause when you're ready to begin the lesson. Let's have a go. At our daily starter, we've got 4 questions. Pause the video now and then unpause when you're ready to check your answers, which we will do in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. If you got one of those right, or 2 of those right, well done. If you got all of them, then fantastic. Just as long as we're getting our maths brains ready for the day. Let's have a look at our recap of yesterday. Well, we would be doing a recap, but we're actually doing the same thing today. So let's get straight to it. Let's work together with this one. We've got, looks a bit like a bar magnet from our science last week, doesn't it? 50 centimetres. The 2 different poles. 50 centimetres is the whole length of the bottom here, of this side. And for the black part of this, it's 280 millimetres. Now, how can we work out how many millimetres that is? Well, I'll tell you what I would do. I would convert, first of all. So we know that 280 millimetres is the same as 28 centimetres, okay? So there are 280 of those little lines as we get to 28 centimetres. So we know that 50 is the entire length and that part is 28 centimetres, okay? So if we do 50, take away 28, what are we left with? I'll give you a moment to work it out. You can pause me if you like and try it yourselves. Okay, well what I got was 50 take away 28 is 22. So that would be 22 centimetres, but we need it in millimetres. So 22 centimetres in millimetres is 220 millimetres. Is that what I wrote? Yeah, and look, we can do that with our column subtraction. 0 take away 0 is 0. We had 0 take away 8, but can we do 0 take away 8? No, we can't flip. We make the impossible possible by borrowing from the next door. So we take 1 off of the next column. So 5 becomes 4, and we move that 1 that we took away over to here. So 10 take away 8 is 2, 4 take away 2 is 2. 220 millimetres. Okay, if you want to try the green questions for subtraction, pause the video now and then unpause when you're ready to check your answers. 3, 2, 1. If you want to try the yellow questions, pause the video now and then unpause when you're ready to check your answers. 3, 2, 1. Or if you want to try the red questions, pause the video now and then unpause when you're ready to check your answers. 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, here are the answers. So hopefully you've got something similar, or if even better, if it's the same as that. Remember, you can rewind to check the questions with those answers there. Have a look in your book, and I hope you did well. Okay, let's have a look at the reasoning in 3, 2, 1. Let's work together. So, there's Mike's ruler. It's not an ordinary ruler, it's got a happy face. It's 30 centimetres long, a bit like this one that I've got here. Unfortunately, he lost 130 millimetres of it because it snapped. He says he has 14 centimetres of the ruler left. Okay, is he correct? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do first. We're going to convert. Okay, so we've got 130 millimetres. What's that in centimetres? Do you remember our dividing by 10? that we did last time with Oak Academy. Maybe you could use that to find out what that would be in centimetres. You're right if you said 13 centimetres. He lost 13 centimetres of it because it snapped. So 30, take away 13, that leaves 17 centimetres of the ruler. So it means that Mike is not correct. Sorry, Mike. But you've got 17 centimetres of the ruler left. What? How did I write that? I showed my working out. I used the column method. I had 0, because it was 30, take away 13. I had 0, take away 3. Can't flip it. Make the impossible possible. Borrow from next door. So we've got that 3 becomes a 2. And our extra 1 makes this into a 10. So 10 take away 3, 7, 2 take away 1, 1, 17. Yeah? So no, because there is 17 centimetres of his ruler left. Let's have a look at the questions I've given you. Okay, here are the 2 green reasoning questions. Pause the video now if you want to try those, and unpause the video when you're ready to continue. 3, 2, 1. Here are the yellow questions. If you want to try those, pause the video now, and then unpause when you're ready to continue. 3, 2, 1. Or you can try the red questions, and there are 2 of those as well. So pause the video now, have a go at those, and then unpause when you're ready to check your answers, which we will have a look at in 3, 2, 1 now. Okay, now remember with the reasoning, you might not have exactly the same sentences as these, but as long as you mean the same thing, just have a look carefully at what they say and have a look at what you've put. You can make any changes that you need to as well. And then once you're done with those, unpause the video. And remember that you can rewind to have a look at the question as well. But yeah, once you finish with checking your answers, unpause the video and then we'll look at the problem solving together. Okay? And we'll do that in 3, 2, 1 now. Okay. Let's try one together. It says a train, which you've got here, is 20 metres long. A car is 15 metres long. A bike is 350 centimetres shorter than the car. Calculate the length of the car. Okay. Well, we know that the train is 20 metres. It says the car is 15 metres shorter. So what's 20 take away 15? I hope you said 5. If you got 5, then excellent. 5 metres. So the car is 5 metres long. That's the answer to our first question. Calculate the length of the bike. Well, if 5 metres, it says the bike is 350 centimetres shorter than the car, which is 5 metres. So that would be... Do you know what 5 metres is in centimetres? Well, it's 500. Okay, remember, 1 metre is 100 centimetres, so 5 metres would be 500 centimetres. So we need to do 500 take away 350. Okay, what does that give us? It gives us 150 centimetres. Okay, so that means that the bike is 150 centimetres, which is the same or equivalent to 1 metre and 50 centimetres. So if that's 1 metre and 50 centimetres, how much longer is the train than the bike? That would be 20, the difference between 20 metres and 1.5 metres. And we know, if we add up, that if we subtract from 20, that it's going to be 18 metres and 50 centimetres. Let's check our answer. Yeah, okay. Oh, I made a mistake here, didn't I? For some reason, I've put the bike has 11 metres and 50 centimetres. I don't know what I was doing there. So ignore that, because we know that that's wrong. Let's try and do one ourselves and do it better then I just did it. The explanation was right, but the working out on the slide there wasn't good. Okay, let's try this one then. We've got a green problem-solving question, and we need to find the length of Tammy's bridge. Okay, so the yellows had this one yesterday, but today the greens have got it. Okay, so give that one a try if you want to do the green one, and then unpause when you're ready to check the answer. If you want to do the yellow problem-solving question, pause the video now and unpause when you're ready to check your answer. Or if you want to try the red problem-solving question, pause the video now and unpause when you're ready to check your answer. And we'll check all of those answers in 3, 2, 1 now. Okay. You might not have exactly the same. Just check. Look there, we've got it again. It could be or it could be. So have a look at the question. Maybe your answer is correct anyway. It just needs to be between a certain set of numbers. Just have a go at those. Okay? Right, let's have a summary of what we've done today. So we have learned how to convert and then subtract lengths. So what I'm going to ask you to do is a little task. I want you to try and measure the length of the room that you're in. Now, you might not have a ruler, well, you should have a ruler, but you might not have a meter stick like I did in school, so it might not be easier to do. But if you try and measure the length of your room and then choose an object within the room, maybe a table or a chair, and then I want you to subtract the object's length from the length of the room and then write your answer. Okay? That's the little challenge that I have for you at the end. Okay, fantastic work. I'm sure you've done better on the problem-solving question than my working out showed to be, but that's why we have to do working out, because then we can correct ourselves if we do something wrong. It's always good just to check our answers. So well done, and I hope you can learn from the things that I do wrong as well as you learn from the things that you can improve on too. So well done today, great effort. We've got one more day of maths, so tune back in tomorrow.